Tuesday, January 31st, 4:06 p.m. New York time. U.S. stock market exchanges are closed. The futures markets have about another 54 minutes left. So today was the last trading day of this month of January. Yep, we just finished the first month of trading for 2023. So I'm going to look at the higher time frame. That means each candle represents a month. And here's a 5-year history. Start for looking at the cash index, S&P 500. The 500 companies in this stock index are some of the largest publicly traded companies in the United States. So for the month, look at that. It's an inside candle. Indecision means the high and low do not take out the prior candle. Very interesting. Indecision. All that price action happened this month and still undecided. Yep. That's a fact. It's not fake news. It's also an acceleration phase here. Have wicks on the bottom of them, tails, shadows. So there's a demand zone there. And that's what this was. Yep, this big green candle, when that got done, I drew this zone and been retesting it. That's been the buying opportunity, buying at those dips. So now, got to consider where we might go from here. Well, let's see if we're going to break out above or below this monthly candle. That may be the new trend. Example, look at that. That was consolidation, and it broke out to the upside, made a new trend for that year. Let's put this on a daily time frame. Now it's on a 1-year daily. All this to the right of this vertical line was this year. Yep, several opportunities to be buying here on the dip. Let's go on to the next. Next meaning that we're going to go to the NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100 is also inside the S&P 500. It closed green. It actually made a higher high, higher low. It's good. Still much in this consolidation here. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average inside candle. Small trading range. Wow, real small. But it looks similar to the pattern of the S&P 500. Again, there's the high of last year. There's the low of last year. And that's where we are right now. Again, you can see that here on the NASDAQ too, much closer to the low. Where the S&P 500, again, much closer to the low. So Dow's looking much stronger than the two other indexes. On to the next. The Dow Transports, it closed green. That's good. It's in an acceleration phase here. High of last year, low of last year. Let's label this as acceleration. These are the good opportunities to look for the stop hunt, determine where it is so you could get on the next trend. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, the Dow Utilities, it closed green, but lower high, lower low. The trend is down. It's declining. Little tiny body in the middle means indecision. It's a dodgy. But again, with Federal Central Bank raising interest rates, encourages people to invest in fixed income products versus dividends that pay high stock, versus stocks that pay high dividends. Why? Because there's more risk whenever you're in the equity market. Another name of equity market, stock market. Even though the Dow Utilities pay the highest dividends typically, the more the wiser the trader would be to be in a fixed income financial instrument that pays high interest rates. Got it? Hopefully you understand that. So it could be discouraging people buying this. And the Russell 2000, which is not part of the S&P 500. It closed green, higher high, higher low. Yep. Let's go look at those sectors now. Yep, there's 11 sectors in the S&P 500. Same thing, each candle represents a month. And look at the 5 years. XLK, technology, green. Yep. Tight consolidation down here. There's a high of last year. Here's a low for last year. Again, very similar to the NASDAQ 100. That's why it's so low. XLV, healthcare. It's trending down already. Made a reversal that last month last year. Lower low, lower high. Very small trading range. Wouldn't be surprised if buyers are already stepping in here. Yep. But as expected, all this pretty much for the last 2 years here, massive consolidation. XLF Financials. Multiple times trying to test this. That hasn't closed above it. Big red candle was impulse move down. Midpoint. Yep. So want to expect we're making a trend upward. We might break above that at some point in time. XLY, consumer discretionary. Green for the month. Almost an engulfing candle here. Nice. So that was the low of last year right down there. Let's label that. That's good. Maybe this is setting up for a nice turnaround. Let's label this low. Okay. Next, XLC, communication services. Nice. Green, higher high, higher low. Broke above this consolidation. This was a consolidation. In each of these a month, and finally broke above that, close above that. Very bullish. That's looking nice there. So where might it go? Well, it might retest this area and this area. So let me draw the zones off that to this one. Again, this was a consolidation. Let's just look all these three. So let's first label the zone. Potential area of retest is in this range. Again, this was consolidation. So that's one area of potential target on the upside. They already took out that body. That's good. XLI industrials inside candle. That's concerning. Yeah, inside candle all the way up there. XLP consumer staples, red, lower high, lower low. Trend is going down. Okay, this area potential. Well, you can see already this huge wick. It's been retested and rejected. It's also in a tight acceleration range here. But again, it's not leadership. Lower low, lower high. We are first what we already seen on other ones. XLE energy, green for the month. It's a huge, tight consolidation here. Almost all this consolidation up here. Yep. But again, buyers stepping in here with these wicks on the bottom. XLU utilities, red, lower high, lower low. Interesting if we're going to retest this. I'll label that. As well as this one up here. XLRE, real estate, green for the month, higher high, higher low. Look at these, constantly making higher lows. That's good. The trend's up. Higher interest rates and real estate still is in a huge demand. Label that. This is a potential retest area too, to the upside. Both these. Let's draw that. XLB materials, green, higher high, higher low. Looks like it's still targeting this area up here. And nice. Look at these little wicks on the bottom. Buyer stepped in there. Look at that. So those were the 11 sectors in the S&P 500. Let's go look at the FANG Plus stocks. Yep, the FANG. Most popular stocks by the institutions and retail trader. Apple actually made a new low for the year. That's not good. Also took out the low of last year. Let's remove that. So made a lower high, lower low for the month. Even though it closed green, look, the high is lower, the lower is lower, the trend is down. We'll see if it reversals from the new month. Microsoft. Yeah, same thing. Lower high, lower low. Long wick tested this demand zone of buyers, and buyers bought it up. Nice. Still consolidation over here. Amazon. Interesting. Yep. Let's remove that. So now it's up. Green for the month. Higher high. Almost on bullish engulfing candle. Nice. Still consolidation down here. There we go. Consolidation near the lows of the year. So the Dow index is performing better than this one. If you remember, I just saw you at the beginning of the video. And Meta, green for the month, higher high, higher low. That's nice. It closed above that area. It's good. This was a consolidation. Oops. Potential tests up here. Google, company Alphabet. Look at that, green for the month. But it did make a lower high, lower low. It's inside this demand zone. See that big wick there? Constantly testing it. But still hasn't been closing above that 100. Interesting. So let's reduce that now because that's already did that. There we go. Tesla, green for the month, made a lower high, lower low, all-time new low for the year. It's also still took out the low of last year. Yep, that's not leadership. So the indexes are performing better than that. NVIDIA, green for the month, higher high, higher low. That's right, new high for the year so far. Nice. Took out this, very nice. Netflix, green for the month, higher high, higher low. Huge turnaround. Yep, since that low of last year. All it's doing is a retracement so far of this huge impulse move down. Very concerning. Yeah, you may have, this is a supply zone of past sellers. You may have another sell-off here. Concerning not to be buying up here. And Alibaba, Bravo Alpha, Bravo Alpha. Yep, green for the month, higher high, higher low. Testing this supply zone of sellers, and it's already rejecting with that long wick on top. There we go. Wrap up for the month of January. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.